Endo reset. I'm doing it for no reason. Why? Oh my god, I sold myself there. Hey there, and welcome to Eeveelution Nights S Awakening. This is, from what I understand, kind of like a spin-off slash special special, I guess it's more of a spin-off game of the main Eeveelution Nights trilogy. And this one seems to focus specifically on the Eevees rather than the Eeveelutions, or the Eeveelutions if you will. And supposedly, from a story standpoint, this game is taking place a few days before the opening of Eevee & Co. Fast Food, which is where the main game takes place, assuming it's the same restaurant and not just a different franchise location. Apparently the issue here is that one of the Eeveelutions are missing and needs a checkup before getting to the public. Your job is to take care and check any unusual activities from Eevee alongside her friends. So already, even from like the game page, it looks like we're dealing with Shadow Eevee, regular Eevee, even that like golden Eevee that I think ends up becoming a bit deteriorated in the main game. I mean, I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. Real quick, I'm gonna look at these mechanics before I get ruined like I did in the first game without checking. We have Eevee and Goldie. Okay, so Eevee, close the door once she is nowhere to be found in cameras, and Goldie, use the scan button to locate him in the vent system. Okay, let's take a look. Only 4 shifts, so again, you know, a bit more compact. Assistance needed. The brand new restaurant of Eevee & Co. Entertainment is about to open soon. However, we need help with one of our remaining mascots, Eevee. She needs a checkup behavior during a few days. This is a shift for $300. Warehouse renovation. After the incident of the warehouse, for a reason still unknown today, the warehouse has finally been something. I wonder if it has to do with one of the main games, because there is a game that's titled Warehouse. Okay, let's see. From a definitely, well, it's definitely a different location, or this isn't even in the main restaurant. I guess this is like in a storage facility. Now they said this is for the door. You hold it. Okay, so Goldie and Eevee system. So I'm guessing this is where you do the scan. Depending on where they're at, right, you would close one of the vent openings. You close sector A for your left entrance. You have, you close sector B for, why would you close sector B actually? Oh no, sector B and C kind of lead to the same area. Okay, kind of get that. And then you have shock, which has not come into effect yet, so we're really just gonna be sealing and closing the door. Nothing too crazy. Oh, okay, so Goldie's already starting to move. I'm pretty sure this is the same character as the one in the main game that is on the 2nd floor. Oh, hold on, they just left. Okay, camera 2. So from a camera standpoint, they can enter the vents. Goldie can enter the vents through 3 areas. Or actually, no, 2 areas technically. Cameras 5 and 4. That's the only ways they can enter through vents. So as long as I keep an eye on those cameras, I'll know where they're kind of headed towards. My guess is by entering through camera 5, they can either go via sector A or sector B, which is why I need to do the scan in the first place. If they enter sector 4, they're most likely just gonna enter through sector C. So at least that much is clear. C, so right there, sector C. So that's where they're going to go. I'm gonna wait to see them in the vents, because this isn't like a simple close the vents system. This is more like you have to close it at the right time. So it's not like I can keep that vent sealed. Right now I'm just waiting for one of them to make a move. Scan. Did they actually go in cameras? Wait, hold on. Whoa, can I not do that? Oh, now they did. Okay, so I can actually hear the vent sounds. Would I want to close sector B then? Huh. Okay, so I can't just... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's loud. Oh, close the door. Okay. There we go. So just because, so when they go in the vent, it's not like a guarantee that they'll go towards a certain sector. You kind of have to just, you have to just check the cameras once they enter, and then you can deal with them there, depending on what part of the vent system they show up in. Oh, there we go. Sector A. I'm gonna guess Sector A for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna assume the way Goldie works in terms of like the scan, they're gonna have like predetermined positions, and depending on where those areas are, you close a certain sector. So literally where they showed Goldie just now, right in like the middle, in that, well, I'll wait till this goes through. Alright, let's go to Tuesday. Oh, wait, I should have checked. Oh, God. Well, we'll figure it out. We have Shock Mechanic. It's really the only other mechanic we have, so I doubt we'll really have to worry. So I guess, like, for the system, right? Sector A, if they're, like, in between, if they're in that, like, long hallway in front of us, that's where I choose Sector A. Sector B, they're, like, right next to it. And Sector C, I think, should be obvious because it's literally right next to where the entrance is. So I don't have to really worry about that one. It's probably just going to be like a, you know, right to the right of Sector C, I'm guessing. Now, what do you do? Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, at least, maybe, huh. What if we're the one that ends up in the suit, and then we show up in the main game? Okay, let's see what Shaddy, I like how now they have nicknames. Use the cursor to find his invisible spot on cameras and shock him. Huh. So you use the mouse cursor to find where he is. That is an interesting mechanic. Okay, so it is the shock. I just didn't think you'd have to, like, find him, I guess. He has to be, like, translucent to some extent, I guess? Oh, there you go. So yeah, you hover over them and then they become translucent. And that's when you can actually start... Or that's how you deal with them, basically. Because of how big their silhouette is, I'm gonna guess they just, like... All you have to do is really, like, go across the screen. And then you'll be able to just get them easily. But you have to just pay attention as to whether their silhouette pops up or doesn't pop up. Oh, scan. That's a Sector C. Okay. At least, you know, I actually got that now. I was wondering for a second if I was gonna have to, like, click in a specific spot to actually get them. Also, it looks like they're gonna, like, pop up in the same location at least. Like, there's a specific spot per camera. So for camera 4, it's all the way on the very left, but they haven't really gone anywhere else yet, so we'll see what they do. Oh, speaking of which. Oh, there you go. Okay. So camera 5 is kind of near that, like, little, like, power thing, to be honest. That, like, power sign. Yeah, there you go. Breaker room, basically. Oh, what the? Oh, I got distracted. I heard that sound and I thought it was Eevee. Okay. Oh, there you are. Camera 3, smack dab in the middle. There you go. Camera 2 in the middle as well. Okay. Definitely a lot more manageable. They're actually getting quite a bit active too. Next we have Wednesday. Third night. Oh wait, damn it, I should have checked again for the help. I mean, okay, we'll see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh look, it's the dual, okay. It's the dual, Shadow and Goldie, right? That are in the main game. So this does prelude the main game, it looks like. And there's no Eevee. You know what? I'm gonna... Let me scan. Maybe it was a vent? No. Okay, clearly I do not want to close the vent doors. We'll take a look there. Let's see what this one does. The endoskeleton. Use what you've learned from the Eevees. Oh, so it's kind of like amalgamation. Okay, so it's a combination of all. Okay, okay. So that one wasn't a scan. I don't know if it was it the door. We'll try. Let's try again. Because there's three main mechanics, right? Obviously, it's either if it's not on camera, close the door. If it's in the vents, do what you want to do. Now or if it's in the vents, seal the vents. I doubt this thing can go invisible. Okay, scan. So close the door. There we go. I think. Like, is it always gonna leak? Okay, so that wasn't. I mean, I could have been doing the right thing, and maybe I just opened it too early. So let me try that again. Wait. Maybe that sound means that it went in the vent. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so I think that means... I feel like that means a shock, no? Bingo. Okay, so, okay, we got it now, we got it. That's door. Huh. Okay, so that's not doors. Okay, I think I get it now. I think you want to assume that the door stays closed unless you hear otherwise. Like, okay, so that's an example there, right? Keep the door closed unless you hear another sound cue for another mechanic. So that is vents. There you go. Okay. And whenever they do that, hold on, wait for it. Every time that plays, I like, that means they're now active again. So that's when I close the door. Okay. That's in the cameras. Okay, we're fine. There we go. Now we got them downloaded. We got it now. It's all based on those sound cues. It's just listen to those two sound cues. Hiding on camera again. There you go. Of course, because of that, we're gonna be here quite a while. Vents. That's a sector B. Another vent. Sector A. And there we go, 6 a.m. That was a lot of like going back and forth. I think it'd be much more interesting seeing other characters kind of work with the Endo skeleton on that one. Poketastic, visit the brand new Poke Place today. So yeah, this is definitely 4487. I think this is essentially a prequel to the first main game, for sure. Especially since now they're actually bringing in the Eeveelutions. Okay, so now we have a mystery night that I can't access yet. I wonder if it's based off trying to do this randomized. Alright, honestly, I'm curious to see how this looks like 420 mode on this one. So let's see. We're gonna just keep going. Final night. Alright. Now this should be interesting. Especially from, like trying to keep... I'm gonna have to like do this a lot. That's... Hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to do this twice. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay. Door. System scan. A. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I think that's scan. B. Oh god, okay, this is actually quite intense already. Not, I mean, I think the main game's probably gonna be more intense, but... Wait, was that a... Oh, I completely... I completely missed them. Shock. Trying to keep up with these is gonna be annoying. Oh. Okay, there we go. Shock. Scan. A. Scan. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this no, I'm actually like trying to like not scramble around too much because there's a lot of sound mechanics that I have to like sound cues rather. Okay, so you're done. You're in the vents. Anytime it sounds like a chain, it's in the vents. Okay. Hold on. Scan. Oh, I have to look on camera. Shoot. Ooh, just barely got that. Oh, and I missed their sound cue. That's why I shouldn't do that. The thing is, like, I have to try and like keep track of like one specific sound cue, so I don't like, or maybe like call it out as I hear them, because that way I don't get confused like that. Shoot. Oh. Endo reset. Endo reset. Oh. Eevee. Shoot. That's the problem with like disconnecting the cameras with the shock. Because at that point, then it's like, oh. I mean, you know, I should have, in that moment, I should have closed the door. I can keep the door closed. It's just that I have to be aware of where everyone is before I do that. If I can't see Eevee, then I do that in that scenario. Endo reset. It just sounds like I'm saying it like so random. Oh, keep the door closed. Okay. Endo reset. Vents. Hold on. Okay. Endo reset. Oh, I missed it. Shoot. Alright, there we go. Endo reset. Scan. Endo reset. I think Eevee's resetting, but vents. Endo reset. I just have to like remind myself. That's the thing. I have to remind myself when it happens so I don't like start getting confused. Close door. There we go. Endo reset. Alright, let's look for you. There we go. Oh, what a horrible camera to be at. Okay. Endo reset. Come on, please go for the door. Yep, nice. Endo reset. Endo reset. There we go. Alright, check vents. Alright. Eevee's in the middle of resetting right now. Shit, actually. Oh, wait, I made a mistake. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh my god. Keep it closed. I don't know where Eevee's at. Alright, look for you. Hold on. Alright. Endo reset. That's a vent. Okay. Okay. You're back. Okay. Eevee's back. Endo reset. Scan. I keep hearing sound cues in them. There we go. Oh, wait, it literally said A. Alright, so that's a camera. Endo reset. I'm doing it for no reason. Why? Oh my god, I sold myself there. I was panicking because I was hearing, like, I was hearing, like, sound cues and I wasn't like, I don't know, I was getting paranoid over whether I was missing things. Oh my god, we got this. We got it. Yeah, about that. I didn't even know Eevee was already there. What the hell? That was so quick. Damn it. I wasn't sure whether to close the door first or go for the vent. I tried doing the vent first, but it was taking its time trying to actually shut it. I was wondering why it felt so quiet. I completely missed their sound cue. It might be. Wait. Oh, did I get the wrong one? Wait. Damn it! I heard the sound cue for the jammer, or not the jammer, the shock, and I didn't. What? That was definitely the sound cue for the shock, no? The hell? I tried putting down the monitor, and it literally went right past the rectangle. That's nice. I literally just it's like I phased right through the button. That's annoying. Wait, what the hell? Like they did, it's like they undid the thing. What the hell? Like he literally disappeared only to reappear again. It's as if his thing got canceled. Oh my god, they never did. Bro, Eevee is such a clown. Sometimes Eevee be so quick, and I was there. I was like, okay, Eevee's probably not even at the camera anymore, so I'm just gonna wait for them to show up, and they never show up. I complete sabotage. Come on, I closed the door, bro. I had it closed. That's BS, man. Bro, it's happening again. I'm literally scanning all around. Bro, why? Or was it? Oh my god, wait. Or was it vent? I'm starting to confuse the vent and the. You know what it is? I'm starting to confuse the sound that Eevee makes whenever they get like scared off, like the weird glitchy sound. I'm confusing that with the sound that Endo makes when they go on cameras. Why am I not realizing that, man? I'm so slow for that. Like I'm literally there, like I'm there, like where the hell could like I keep thinking it's not working, and it's like literally that those sound cues are so similar. I'm literally falling for it. I've been on this night way longer than I care to admit because of that. Why did I scan? I didn't even mean to scan. I just instinctively like went there. Oh my god, man. I'm selling so hard on this night. I missed the sound cue again. Like how many times am I gonna miss it? When? How am I missing these sound cues? I'm literally looking and it's like going over my head, one in one ear, out the other. I have to stop the recording. Oh, I don't like this. I can't find them. I don't get it. This is so annoying. I didn't hear the chains. Oh my god, of course it was door, bro, when I did a scan. I thought I missed his mechanic. Oh my god, I thought I heard the bangs! Why? Like, I'm so, like, did I not hear the sound? Am I I swear, there's two sound cues that sound almost exactly the same. I swear, there can't be. There's no way it's not, man. Because I swear I heard the sound cue for the Endo to be on camera, and then, of course, I hear this stupid thing going in the vents. Endo reset. Scan. Alright. Finally! Finally! It wasn't even that hard. I just kept making the most... I kept missing so many sound cues. It's the only reason this took as long as it did. And of course, it ends with that hybrid. Huh. Which also ends up showing in the main game, so there you go. Finally, man. Holy. I was at my wit's end. I was at my wit's end with that one. Like, I was like, the amount of times I missed something is ridiculous. How do I get this additional night, though? Because I noticed there's an additional night here, but I haven't been able to unlock it. Huh, interestingly, when you switch the skin of the manual, of the manual skin for the Endo, it shows the, isn't this the glitched Eevee? The eyes stand out. I think that's the glitched Eevee. Okay, well, this is very embarrassing. I think, I paused the video at the most random time because I think I was searching up how to do the secret night. So I think you saw a custom night. I'm hoping that you did, because if you didn't, I'm gonna be pissed. We did Sunday. Came out of nowhere, I know. So essentially what you're supposed to do, I checked the game page and it tells you to go back to Wednesday, right? And I didn't notice this at first. It's probably not going to show now because it's not here. Oh no, it does show actually. We'll wait for this to go, I guess, because I can't skip this camera. But essentially, you're supposed to go to camera 6, and then you have this arcade machine, which starts glitching out. I don't think it's going to happen now. Maybe it will. Essentially then, the arcade machine starts glitching out. You click on it, and then your game crashes. When you open the game again, you see Sunday revealed. Like I said, I don't think it's going to glitch out now. So, I mean, it's kind of like going along the lines of like what was happening with like glitched Eevee in the main game. Honestly, that's so upsetting. I swear to God, if I go through this recording and Custom Night's not in it, I'm going to be so angry. I'm not doing it again. Like, that night gave me so much grief. I'm not doing it again if it's not in the video. I'm just, like, you're just gonna have to take this star because I can't anymore. I couldn't. I was done. But I will try and do Sunday again. Sunday's not really that difficult. So, obviously, so yeah, if you do that glitched part, you know, camera 6 as it's revealed, you then relaunch the game. Sunday's now revealed. They don't call it Sunday. They have it just like a glitch night. And then you get this, which is essentially the second floor of the Eevee's Fast Food Co., right? Where the main game takes place, right? Cameras look awfully familiar. Shadow Eevee, you click on them. Simple enough, right? They're going to show up on whatever camera, kind of like the Umbreon, or not Umbreon, pretty much like the Espeon mechanic. And then Gold Eevee here is going to go to camera 8, and will either go for your window or camera 4 door. Depending on which door they go for, you shut it using the terminal. Right? Let's try and get to you really quick. Okay, so they're going for the window. Simple enough. I don't know why I pause it. Like, there's no reason for me to pause these videos unless I, like, know I'm not gonna, like, I don't know, like, why do I pause the recording? Why do I do it? Why do I do it? Because I'm gonna edit it. I'm like, okay, I don't pause the video and I'm just, there's some dead space there because I'm like searching up something. Just cut it out. Like, why did I have to pause it? Why did I have to pause it? I'm already spending way more time on this video than I want to. And yet I do this to myself. I do this to myself. Why? Why? Close the window. Oh, you happen to be there too. Perfect. Alright, so there they show up on camera 4. Close it immediately. That way they can't get in. At one point, I saw them on camera 4 for the first time after them going on camera 8 constantly. And I'm like, okay, I'll just wait for them to enter. And then they got me. And now, it's kind of like phase 2 of the Sunday, the glitch tonight, right? And here is where we see a familiar face, the merged version of these two that we saw in the main game. Now, basic premise, they're going to disappear, look for them on camera, whichever side is brighter, you need to get rid of. So in that case, it's gold Eevee. Whichever color like shines out or is like, whichever color doesn't change is the one you pick basically. Right, because one of the sides are going to get duller. Like that one, the gold side got duller, so you reset Shady, because they're the main one that's active there. And so you pretty much stick up, you know, keep up with this until the rest of the night, pretty much. So nothing crazy. I will say, I do like the music in this night. It has some pretty. This whole game in general has some pretty good music. I mean, not just game, like all the games in this series so far have had good music. Yeah, and then all of a sudden they start shaking. Oh, I hit my mic. They start shaking wildly for some reason. And then you'll notice the whole environment starts getting duller. Oh, and they start getting more... I don't think they're supposed to move that quickly normally. They usually move before the cooldown's done. That was just like oddly unlucky, the fact that I had to do both at the same time. Or I had to do Shady twice in a row. Also, camera 7 is still working even though you can't see it. I almost fell for that. I was like, okay, ignore that camera. I happened to go on that camera and there it was. I'm like, okay. So, as long as you just keep this up. There you go, 6 AM. Nothing crazy. I pretty much ended up skipping. I did the hardest night and then I encountered this and I was like, oh, look at that. So there you go. And then we get this article, target located, find any potential past relics of the 4487 incident. I'm assuming, is that referring to this game or the first game? Not sure. Resolve the arcade machine case, the glitch tonight, I assume, and then search for the Terracell source. No clue what that is. Not even sure if that's maybe a Pokemon reference, but that's pretty much how I got the 3rd star. I swear to God. I'm gonna like edit this video and I'm gonna see custom nights in it and I'm gonna be like, oh, nice. Or I'm gonna see that's not in it and I'm like, oh, well, okay, fine. But of course, that's gonna be it for Eeveelution Nights Awakening, or Eeveelution Nights S Awakening. In terms of gameplay, overall, pretty similar obviously to the first game in some aspects, right? You have Eevee, who pretty much works similar to Eevee in the main game. They pretty much just go through the cameras, head to your door, close the door, bingo. Only difference is they don't have any sound cues, so you have to kind of like keep an eye on them throughout the whole night. Goldie is pretty much a vent character. You just scan and look for them in the vents, right? Pretty self-explanatory. and you have a sound cue that goes with it, so nothing too crazy. Pretty much the easiest character, I would say. Shadow Eevee is a lot like Umbreon, only with the twist that you have to expose them on camera with the mouse cursor before then shocking them, because you have to, that's the only way you'll know where they are on camera. And then obviously Endo E, or you know what would end up being Glitcheon, I assume, they have a mix of all three mechanics, right? So similar to Glitcheon in that game, obviously a lot of focus on the sound cues and figuring out how to deal with them as a result. And so it's kind of like different, right? In the main game, there's 3 visual cues for Glitcheon, but in this game it's 3 sound cues, so obviously they mix it up a little bit. So overall, pretty cool, pretty tough experience, especially for custom night. Endo E gave me the most trouble, just by far. And then obviously, in terms of like Sunday, pretty self-explanatory, nothing crazy. But overall, fun spin-off game. Not sure, honestly, how it relates to the story in any way, to be honest. Mainly just because I don't really know what's happening in the story. The first game had, like, the end of humanity, I think, happen in, like, a custom night or special night ending. So I'm like, okay. I mean, fun ride regardless. But of course, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment, let me know what you enjoyed from the video and what you want to see from me. The game will be in the description below as always, and with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.